So what I have here is the Dresden Files cooperative card game from Evil Hat Productions. And one thing I wanted to talk about this game, one thing I really liked about this game, is how it deals with being a cooperative card game while forcing players to think very tactically and deal with hand management. You don't really think about this coming into the game initially, but there is a kind of a hand limit. You start, if you're playing as Harry, you have all these cards, right? All of these cards. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 cards that you get to use as Harry Dresden. And at the beginning of the game, depending on the number of players you have, if you've got, 4 players, there's only going to be 5 cards drawn, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually no card draw step in this game. And so you have to deal with whatever you picked up until the end of the game. Now, I only have this set up for like a single player, and in reality, in a single player game, you'll be playing with like 3 characters total, so you'll be able to play as Harry, or let me get the other characters. You could play as, Mouse or Karen Murphy or Sonia, Molly Carpenter, Butters is in here, Hank Walker, Michael Carpenter is in here. A whole bunch of different characters. And I have a lot of expansions for this game as well, so there's some characters you can only get out of expansions. But you're only going to be having these 5 cards throughout like the entire game. There's almost no draw step. Only when you solve a case or destroy a monster do you actually get to draw cards. And I find that this is one of the more interesting ways that a card game can actually inform your actions without, what's the word I'm looking for? They can inform your actions without forcing you to do certain things. So in this case, I actually happen to be very lucky and get 2 attack, 2 investigate, and 1 overcome card. This means that the overcome cards, they can affect other yellow cards. Red cards can affect red cards, and green affect green. So I've got like a real good mix here. But what I am missing are purple cards, which means that I get to get something cool. So I'll never get those, likely. And I'll have to rely on my allies to get those, because like one of these says like, when taken, active player draws 1 card and distributes 2 card draws among other players. So in this particular game, that's the only way to get more cards. And that's going to be really powerful. But I can't do that. I can't make that happen. I have to hope that my other players have purple cards in order to get this purple card. Now, and then maybe if they get that purple card and I draw another purple, I might be able to get the other purple card. Well, no. See, the way that this game is laid out right now, you have to attack cards in a row from this way to this way. So I'm already thinking tactically how I would defeat this game, and I'm not even playing it. I'm just setting it up for the video. And that's one really cool thing about this game that I feel like not enough games actually do, not enough card games actually do. There's a lot of card games out there. There's a lot of cooperative card games out there that are just simple deck builders, or they do something that is, you've got resources down here, fate points, and each card has a fate point cost on it, and this big blue dot right here. You might not be able to see it on the screen, but it's there. And so you've got this resource that eventually becomes spent, and people have to like discard cards to get, fate back and stuff. And that'd be really easy to do, and just math it out and make sure that, you've got enough cards to deal with to take everything down. And, we get card draws like normal, like most card games. But in this game, there's no card draw. And I find that to be very, very interesting to make the Dresden Files cooperative card game a very interesting design. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see the rest of our videos, feel free to hit that subscribe button down in the corner, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you can get alerted to all of our videos.